So I don't know about y'all, but I think HISUIAN TYPHLOSION is a pretty cool fella. So I decided to use him on a Reg I team. Once I looked into his stats and whatnot, I found out he was the fastest Ghost Endeavor user in the game. And that's exactly what we have here today. We have a Jolly Max Speed Endeavor Will-O-Wisp Heatwave Shadow Ball Focus Sash Frisk HISUIAN TYPHLOSION. And I already filmed the battles. This thing was absolutely pivotal in all of our dubs. Had a lot of fun with this team. Hopefully you guys enjoy. I guess Wims, Koraidon, and Walking Wake wanted to go for a swim. But outside of those guys, we also have the Groudon and the Grimmsnarl. Grim here is my offensive fake-out set, not screens. And yeah, if you guys enjoy the off-meta shenanigans, you know what to do. But I'm going to go ahead and shut up. Let's hop into the battles. See y'all in just a second. Alright, Terap and CSR in our first battle. What do I want to do? Leading you for sure. Grim doesn't seem like a terrible idea here for multiple reasons. I think I'm going to go Grim. Yeah, I think I like this. Scary team. I wonder if that's Specs Terap. Definitely could be. Hey, my boy's part of the No Trainer Card Committee. Let's get it. Alright, this just looks incredibly annoying. I'm not really sure what to expect. I think... choice, okay, figured that much. And Sash, okay. So they're just going to start attacking immediately. I'm going to Heat Wave. And I'm going to fake out the Smeargle. Alright, here we go. It sucks because my CSR answer is about to get hit with a Specs Terra Starstorm, but hopefully he can survive. Grim surviving is pretty critical here. No! They faked me out first. That's not good. Alright, if I live this turn, I can Thunder Wave next turn. I do get off Heat Wave. Good damage into both. Terra Starstorm. Okay. I might have to make a risky play here. It won't kill. There's no way it kills, even if I do this. It'll do a lot of damage, but it won't kill. But it still might be a good idea. Interesting. I'll take it. Cool. That's always nice. If I knew they were going to switch, I would have went for Endeavor. We missed somebody. We missed Terapagos. That sucks. Alright, we lose both Pokemon here. Alright, the Paralysis is cool though. Can definitely use that to our advantage. We need to kill the Terapagos like right now to even have a chance here. Okay. Not ideal, but let's see what we can do. Okay, so obviously Terra. The Blades versus high horsepower debate is so tough right now, but I think we're in a pretty bad spot, so I'm going to send it with Blades. And I'm gonna drift to the Terapagos. Chi-Yu Snarl could be pretty devastating here. Ooh! Interesting. Oh, I don't know about this one. You can't... Are you switching that too? Okay. I don't know about that one, Chief. If we double connect here, we're right back in this game. It's 2 KOs. Hopefully, Drift alone is enough to pick it up, but I'm not confident in that. I need Groudon to hit Blades into the Terapagos if this does not pick up, which it might not. Oh, let's go, Miraidon. Oh my goodness. Life Orb Miraidon's going crazy. We just gotta hit a Blades. We hit Blades here, we've tied it up. Come on, Groudon. Come on. Single target. Let's go. That's massive. Okay, tie game. Woo-wee! What a game one, man. What a game one. Okay. Out comes Chi-Yu. See, now that we're in this late game, they might try to Snarl, which would be scary. Alright, this is tough, this is tough, this is tough, this is tough. Think I Blades. I don't mind Blades Protect. Yeah, I don't mind that. Just in case Chi-Yu wants to go for Snarl, I think Blades Protect is relatively safe. I am AV on the Groudon, so that's always beneficial in these scenarios. Okay, so far so good. I don't think they were expecting me to be able to protect. And then there's Astro. If we can double connect on Blades, oh my goodness, we're in such a good spot. At least hit the Chi-Yu Groudon, please. Oh my goodness, that hurts. Are you Specs? Life Orb. Oh, it's the Chi-Yu. Nice. No more Chi-Yu. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm like, why did that hurt so bad? I'm AV, but the Chi-Yu is lowering my special defense. Almost as much as the AV is raising it. Anyways, Fire Punch and Drift, we should have game one. Outside of a crit into Miraidon. Because they do outspeed us. Outside of a crit into Miraidon, we should have game one. I hope. I don't know. They might actually pick this up. If they pick up Miraidon, we're done. I'm not sure what... I'm about to say, there's not much to think about. You just click Astral again. Can Miraidon hang on? Let's go. Let's go, Miraidon! Oh, man. Groudon was too clutch with those Blades, man. Groudon was way too clutch with those Blades. And we are going to pick up game one. Very cool. Very, very cool. Alright, 1-0 to start. Pretty happy with how the team performed. You guys definitely haven't seen the full capabilities of the TYPHLOSION, so hopefully I can pull out a few tricks in the future games. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop into a second. I'll be right back. Lugia Ice Rider. Can you tell it's the end of Regulation I? Can you tell? Sylveon as well. Very, very unlikely sighting on the Reg I ladder. Anywho, as per usual, we lead with the homie. CIR is scary. I feel like Wims is really good into Lugia. Lugia likes to do things like Protect, Calm Mind, etc. If I can Encore any of that nonsense, that'd be really cool. I just don't love Wims into the rest of the team. Specifically the Ice Rider. I think I'm going to do this. As much as I really want to jack up that Lugia, I think this is fine. I think Encore Wims just destroys Lugia in most scenarios. But it's all good. I haven't gone up against a Lugia in a very long time. I'm actually not looking forward to this. Especially since I'm not bringing the Whimsicott. For obvious reason. Okay, that's a lead. I think I know exactly what I want to do. The question is the, hold up, banned, good to know. Specs. So you just led straight goonery. Alright. I think I'm gonna try that out. They woke up and chose violence. Banded D-Knight and Spec Sylveon lead. And as someone who uses Spec Sylveon more frequently than most, that thing scares me a little bit more. I'll take a crit, thank you very much. Banded E-Speed hurts. Can we land a Wisp? We can. You love to see it. Beautiful. I'll go ahead and paralyze the Sylveon, I think. Cool. Love to see it. Yeah, before I get clapped... Who's in the back? Okay. Yeah, before I get got, I'm going to paralyze the Sylveon. I think I'll just Heat Wave. Just get some chip into both. We do live that, thanks to the burn. We do connect on a Thunder Wave. We're in a pretty decent spot, all things considered. We do double connect. A little bit of chip to both. Sylveon is going to do what it does. And Grim is gone. I think we go into Groudon here because I don't want Miraidon taking a Specs Hyper Voice. I also don't want to be forced to Terra. So we'll do this. This is also going to boost up the power of my Heat Waves, which is also very, very nice. So we're going to Heat Wave and honestly, high horsepower. Let's get this thing out of here. It's more accurate than Blades. We're going to E-Speed because of the burn. Again, I'm not bothered. Heat Wave double connects again. As predicted, Sylveon survives. And high horsepower is going to finish it off. Cool. So we're in a pretty good spot. We're tied 3-3, but one of their Pokemon is at like 45% health and burned, and locked into a move that can't touch my Typhlosion. So I've definitely been in worse scenarios. And you're going to get burned. I'm assuming it's going to be a defensive Terra of some sort. I'm just going to ignore the Dragonite. It's really not a threat. I'm going to Wisp, Terra Fire. I guess high horsepower, just I don't want to risk missing a Blades. A lot of times they're Water Terra, but yeah, we're just going to do this. What's in the back? Lugia? Yeah, this is fine. If we hit Wisp into Cali, this game is just beyond over, I think. But we all know how Will-O-Miss operates, so let's see what happens here. They can also Fire Terra. Hopefully they're not Fire Terra. Fire Terra is relatively rare, but if they Fire Terra, I went for high horsepower, so. Perfect. We're cool with... Oh my goodness. You know, not only are you going to get burned, at least an 85% chance to get burned, you're going to get hit with a super effective move. Still don't care. We do connect. That should be game. Because they're also taking a super effective high horsepower here. Assuming Groudon doesn't get the 5% miss, which we don't. Yeah, we're looking in phenomenal shape here. They're going to Glacial. Neither of us are really bothered. Cool. And what's cool about them doing what they're doing to Typhlosion is the lower they get Typhlosion, the easier I can endeavor their Lugia once it eventually makes it out here. So we're going to continue to ignore the Dragonite as we have... Oh! They got mad and rage quit. So that's going to be... That's going to be battle number 2. Like I said, Typhlosion can be an absolute demon, as you're able to see there. And we didn't even get to use the Endeavor tech. I was hoping Lugia came out, and then obviously they think with their multi-scale, they're all tough and whatnot, and then we just Endeavor and bring them to like 30% health. So yeah, Typhlosion can be incredibly annoying into the right matchup. We were able to show it there. Hopefully I can get the Endeavor strategy to work in one of our future games. But yeah, that's 2-0. Let's go ahead and hop into a third. I'll be right back. Okie dokie, Smokey. We got a CSR Koraidon game. At least we won't be fighting for weather. That's always good. Once again, I do really like the Grim. Part of me wants to bring the Whimsicott to match Tailwind, but I just get one-shot by the Koraidon. Excuse me. Always lead Typhlosion. This is the only debate. These two are coming in the back as per usual. It's a matter of match Tailwind or just be annoying with Grim. I kind of like be annoying with Grim, especially since they have a CSR. Hopefully I don't regret that decision. Hopefully we can get some Endeavor sauce cooking against the Rock here. Hey, I said cooking against the Rock. Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? That was unintentional, just saying. Anyways, let's get a good little frisk going here. See what these boys is working with. Covert Cloak, okay. And Life Orb, cool. So obviously we can't fake out the Tornadus. What we can do is Heat Wave and fake out this guy. So let's do it. There's fake out. Bleak Wind is rude as hell, but that's fine, I guess. We missed somebody with Heat Wave. We missed Tornadus. Can we at least burn the Koraidon for our troubles? No? Awesome. Spooky. Especially, dude. Bleak Wind did almost exactly half. Actually, it did over half. Never mind, my math is way off. It did over half. Okay, that's actually bad. Because we don't want to lose Typhlosion for no reason. What would they go for in me? Like a fire move? I think this is relatively safe. They can't collision course. I'm a ghost type. I think this is relatively safe. And this. Missing the Torn with that Heat Wave was not great, but we might still have shots here. Okay, bit of a risky play on my part, but let's see what happens. Nice. That's huge. That is huge. Hopefully, we get a few full pairs. We do get a Bleak Wind miss, so I'd have loved that last turn. Feel free not to lower my speed, by the way. Awesome. Alright. Alright, that guy not moving is really good. With Tailwind, I think they would be faster, maybe? I'm going to go back into Typhlosion. And I'm going to paralyze you as well, because I'm annoying. Yeah, if it wasn't for the speed drop, I'd definitely stay out there, but yeah. Speed drop is no good. So Typhlosion is back. Koraidon dipped, sure. I wish I stayed in and went for an attack. I probably would have went for Dragon Pulse, which Rillo would have took relatively well, I'm sure. So I can switch back in and get terrain back, which is always nice as well. Nice. Everybody's getting paralyzed. I will paralyze all of y'all. I don't care. I will paralyze every single one of y'all. This Bleak Wind again? Icy Wind. Interesting. Sure. You can't fake out my my Typhlosion, so I'm just going to Wisp your Rillaboom. Yeah. And then I will Sucker. Ooh, good play. So I do reveal the Wisp, unfortunately. Back comes Koraidon, very smart. So I'm going to reveal the Wisp here, which is not ideal, but whatever. They are going to Tailwind, which is fine. Sucker Punch obviously fails. What do I want to do here? And I reveal the Wisp. Okay. If they don't Terra that, that Koraidon, I'll just kill it. I don't mind. I'm going to Heat Wave and Spirit Break. Yeah. No! Oh, Typhlosion lives! Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Alright, they do finish off my boy, which sucks, but... hopefully Heat Wave can double connect here, which would be nice. They get rid of Grim, which is my biggest answer into CSR. Heat Wave does double connect this time. Beautiful. So we're not in a terrible spot. I'm going to save Groudon for as long as possible, because now that Grim is down, this is my CSR answer. So we do this. And the crazy thing is, if they switch into the Rillaboom, they have to risk Heat Wave. They would have to risk a Heat Wave. And I should outspeed the what's it called. So I think what I want to do here... Shadow Ball you, though it probably doesn't kill. And... Drift, or... hold on, I gotta think. Interesting. Okay. Does Koraidon protect? Nope. Bye-bye. Works for me. I get a Shadow Ball off into the Rilla, which I can also burn. Not too shabby. Oh. Whoa, that did some damage. You are not AV. Holy moly. That did some damage. Do I live a glide from there? I don't think I do. I think Typhlosion goes down to a glide if they choose to do that. Entei? Are you telling me you did not bring your CSR? Urshi Water makes sense. Not bringing CSR is insane. Okay. Sure. Actually, I'll just protect. Because they have Fake Out online. They do have Fake Out online, so I'm just going to protect. Yo, not bring... I know I have a Grim, but not bringing CSR is crazy. They do go Fire Terror, expecting the Wisp, but I didn't go for Wisp, did I? No, I went for Endeavor, yeah. Alright, I'm going to chill. Hopefully they go into the Miraidon. Okay, so far so good. Okay, we get off the Endeavor. Beautiful. Beautiful! Beautiful. And how much longer they have Tailwind for? I think it's at least one more turn, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Oh, perfect! Now I'm faster than you guys. Okay, who wants to die first? Shadow Ball, Dragon Pulse. I can actually just drift you now. Because if you switch into Torn, they could glide Typhlosion, but I'm not sure if that kills. Judging by how much Shadow Ball did, I'm just going to go for a regular drift. Nice. This should be game, boys. Not bringing CSR is definitely a choice, but hey, I'll take a 3-0. Rocky Helmet Rillaboom? I guess it's like an anti-Urshifu tech? Yeah, that's not it, brother. Not in Reg Eye. That is not it. That's coming from a guy who runs Leftovers Rillaboom relatively frequently. I'm living... No, I'm not. No. Oh, yes, I am. I had less health than I thought I did. Also, you're fast. Are you Scarfed? Because I'm timid max speed. Whatever. Next turn... I think I want to switch out the Miraidon for Groudon and Heat Wave. It's definitely game, but why take any chances? This will allow Koraidon to reset terrain, but they're going to go ahead and forfeit. That's going to be 3-0. This team is ripping. This team is ripping. And we actually got to use Endeavor, which is really cool. I prefer that I do it on someone's restricted. Like, hitting Endeavor into a Zamazenta was probably one of the best feelings I've ever achieved in VGC. I think it was my Kilowattrel video. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. I was very obnoxious in that video, but for good reason. I hit a Zamazenta with Endeavor and dropped it to 1 from full health. Do you know how satisfying that is? Anyways, I'm rambling. Let's hop into a 4th. Hopefully go 4-0. I'll be right back. I was legit just staring at team preview without even saying a word and forgot to hit record. Anyways, we're back. Battle number 4. Double Ghost is so interesting. Like, late Reg I has been so much fun because people are just trying the most random stuff. Sucks we didn't get to see Lugia in, I believe, battle number 2, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's one that rage quit. And now we got Double Ghost with CSR Lunala, which you never see. Anyway, speaking of Ghosts, we're going to lead our Ghost, as we always do. Grim looks incredible here, for obvious reason. I mean, they have Double Ghost, Sucker Punch is booming on both their foreheads. We will take that. And then the homies in the back. It could be Trick Room. They have a Blood Moon Ursaluna, which I don't want to bring the Whims. And I never brought this thing to a single practice round, so don't expect to see it in the video. Maybe if we go up against, I don't know, like... I was going to say Kyogre, but even then I just bring Whims. Because it's a bulky Whims with Sunny Day. So I'd probably bring that into a Kyogre matchup over the Walking Wake anyways. But yeah, I didn't use that thing in practice. I had the team of 5 built. And I just wanted to put something on the team that would make sense. So we have the Scarf Walking Wake there. It's got stuff like Snarl, which is really good into like CSR and Lunala, ironically. But yeah, I never used it in practice. I don't plan on using it in this video, so don't get your hopes up. Okay. This is interesting because I immediately pressure the Lunala. Leftovers Lunala, good to know. And Rocky Helmet Ensign, also good to know. Okay. A lot can happen here. A lot can happen here. I'm going to fake out Ensign. That's for sure. I think I'm just going to Shadow Ball. I know that's obvious, but I'm literally going to force them to Terra. It's like Terra or take like 40%. It's up to you. And then we'll take the Rocky Helmet chip on the Ensign, assuming they don't fake out my Grim first, which they might. Which they might. There it is. This is exactly what I wanted to force, because now the CSR cannot Terra. So fine. This is fine with me. Cool. Now it can also get Endeavored. I couldn't Endeavor it before, now I can Endeavor. So if they go for something silly like, I don't know, Meteor Beam or something, or they Moongeist Beam me, I can now Endeavor them and bring them to 1, which is sick. Ensign flinches. They Trick Room, which is fine with me. I kind of want to keep Typhlosion's thing intact. His Sash. Knockoff would be so bad, though. If I was thinking about switching into Groudon for the Typhlosion, but if they knock off into Typhlosion, that is abysmal. So you know what I want to do? I want to predict the knockoff. This is crazy risky, by the way. Like, this play has 1,000 risk, but I can predict the knockoff and Endeavor. And I think I would like to Endeavor... Because I'm gonna Thunder Wave this regardless. Because I can. Let's Endeavor you, because I don't... Rocky Helmet. Alright, if this is a knockoff, this can be incredibly clutch. Let's see. Alright, we lose Grim. That is fine. Knockoff? Booyah! Just what I wanted to see. And now we got this thing on 1 and paralyzed. Beautiful. I thought you'd do that, you silly boy. Alright, so now I can bring out Groudon and just immediately pressure stupid damage. That's exactly what we're gonna do. They might wide guard, which I need to respect. Would they wide guard here? I gotta think. Because Endeavor is gonna go second because we're in Trick Room. Oh, I think we Shadow Ball and we Blades. Do they finish off the Typhlosion, though? They do. That's unfortunate, because... Okay, it's fine. Everything is fine. I think I have a play for next round. As long as we got the Lunala relatively low, I'm not really bothered by it. This is if we can bring this back, this is legendary. I think we're cooked, but if we can bring this back, this is crazy. All right, 2v4. It's not looking great. I'm gonna protect, and I'm gonna high horsepower. Okay, not sure if they expected Protect. Hopefully they double into Koraidon. Okay, that's one. Come on. You want to knock off the Koraidon. No! Alright, well something's taking a high horsepower. Oh boy. Yeah, I think we lose, boys. I think we lose pretty damn bad. Whoa, we got smoked. We gotta go for one more. We got absolutely smoked here. They got terrain advantage, they got speed control, they got fake out live, they can cycle in instant for intimidates. I'm beyond. I'm not just cooked, I'm well done. Alright, so we are going to concede to our opponent. GG's for our opponent. They played incredibly well. My team's got a lot of trickery up its sleeves, and they just made the right play every single time. So GG's to him. That is going to be our first loss. That puts us at, what, 3-1? Yeah, we're going to go for one more. Try and go 4-1 in today's video. I will be right back. Lazarette has got the Miraidon Lunala combo. What do we want to do besides leading the ghost, which we always do? Do I like Grim? Not sure. This thing could switch in on like a ground move coming from that Ursaluna, so that might actually be pretty clutch. I can also encore stuff, potentially. This is tough. I'm not really sure what I want to lead. Why do I... This is tough. I don't know what I want to lead next to Typhlosion. I'm in quite the pickle. Fake out's always nice, obviously. Let's try this. Don't love it, if I'm being honest, but depending on the lead, this could be pretty good for us. I just have no idea what they're going to leave with this team. That's what's throwing me off, I think. Is this not the same lead that my last opponent did that just whipped our ass? Electric Seed, noted, and Assault Vest. Okay. 2 different items, though, interestingly enough. Alright, they see Clear Amulet Grim. They probably realize I'm not screens. We're going to go for the same play. Force them to Terra. Immediately force them to Terra. And what's cool is if they go for the Trick Room play and bring in the bear, they're definitely going to go for... Okay, this is Ursaluna. This should be Ursaluna. Yep, great play. Cool. It's a little awkward. I was kind of wishing they went for a Trick Room before they did that, because now I'm in a super weird spot. I don't want to switch, if I'm being honest. I think I'm just going to send it. Alright, so Bear is already under half. That's not terrible. They are going to knock off and Facade. Okay, so Endeavor is now active. Cool. Yeah, you can have Grim. I was going to switch in Groudon for that slot. Thank goodness I didn't. Now I can bring out Groudon pretty freely and go for Heat Wave, though. Heat Wave Blades. I don't see what they do here. I don't see what they do. Because this is literally just Heat Wave Blades. A switch in would be deadly. So you could switch, you could burn Terra now. What you want to do? So this is assuming neither of these guys miss, which, considering they're my Pokemon, we're definitely missing something. Hopefully not the bear. Groudon's so cool looking. Like, he hasn't gotten any less cool since 2003. If we hit Blades, you are gone, but sure. All I need is Groudon to hit Blades. Typhlosion, thank you for doing your part. Alright, Groudon, you're up. Whoa, you outspeeding my Dawn was not in the bingo cards. See, that changes things. That definitely changes things. Okay, that's not good. Can we, if we break shield, we actually have a chance, I'm not gonna lie. Nice. Okay, we actually have a shot here. If we break, okay, we broke shield, which means we have a shot here. Beautiful. Okay, cool. That's huge. I might have to double dip Koraidon, but we officially have shots. It's not a big shot, it's not a great shot, but we got shots. They switch in Incin, they do take a high horsepower, they don't switch in Incin. Okay, and they protected the bear last turn. So let me know what you wanna do. If we can bring this back, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Especially after that fat-ass L last turn. I did not go for spread, so you're about to lose 2 Pokemon at once. We'll take it. We will take it. Alright, it's now a 2v2. We're certainly not out of the woods yet, especially since they have not Terra'd. But what this does mean is Incin can only intimidate me once. Don't miss. Thank you very much. Okay. Incin is faster than my Groudon, which we just found out. Dude, if we were faster, we just win the game, which is crazy, but it's fine. So this should be, yep, Miraidon Instant. They shouldn't be expecting Protect on the Miraidon. So maybe I'll use that to our advantage. So obviously Groudon does get the attack drop. Wee bit unfortunate. Protect. But damn, it's kind of high horse. Because missing sucks. And I don't even know if -1 high horsepower kills from here. I'm gonna Blades. They don't do anything, Terra-wise. Interesting. Is this fake out Groudon? It is fake out Groudon. And they try to Draco Miraidon. That probably would have lost you the game. If you're going to do that, sure. I'll do this. They're probably faster than me because I run Modest Miraidon. So our best hope is a miss here. Ooh! If this is Fairy, we could be in trouble. It's Fairy, we are in trouble. Not good. Not good, not good. And we oh! That one hurts the soul. That one hurts the soul. They Draco Groudon. I do live. They Blitz my Miraidon. I live that too. Can we connect on Blades? We can. I think we just win the game? Question mark? I think we do. That could have been a speed tie. But if it wasn't, we just win, I think. This is more accurate, so we're going to go for this. Was that a speed tie, or am I just faster? I am just faster! You love to see it. You love to see it. Alright, I'm going to end there while we're up. I don't want any more L's. That last one was bad. I don't even think they... Did they even switch Pokemon? I'm pretty sure Instant Lunala just whipped our ass. I don't even remember what happened, but either way, what is that, 4-1? 4-1, I'll take it. I think I got to show everything the Typhlosion is capable of. Heat Wave, Shadow Ball, Endeavor, and obviously the Will-O-Wisp. So, hope you guys enjoyed the off-meta shenanigans. We will take it. We will take it all day. Hope you guys enjoyed the off-meta shenanigans. I do be out here doing this. So if you did enjoy it, go ahead and drop a like, drop a comment, drop a sub. I greatly appreciate it. And yeah, have a great rest of your day. And peace out.